You know, there was less pressure this time, I think, on us as individuals to kind of, you know, create these characters. So that was nice to step into, and I think everyone just had a great time doing it. You know, everyone sort of had, Thor had worked, Avengers had come out. It was sort of, we felt like we were onto something. So there was, you know, a different sort of enthusiasm with it. Every job you can't help but think, oh, what if there's not another one, or what if it doesn't go in that direction? So I try not to think about ever feeling too safe in it all, you know, which keeps me awake, you know, keeps me working, and I just feel thankful to be able to sort of have some freedom in, you know, the roles I want to play at the moment, and people I want to work with, and you know, you finally have a choice, because you spend so much time auditioning with your hand up trying to get in the door, and it's nice to be able to you know, to have a bit of say.
Well, I think the most surreal thing is actually watching it after you make it, because so much of the film is put together later, of course, with all the effects. So there's things that you've never seen before that are part of this film that, of course, you shot, and scenes that you were in look completely different. So it's like seeing photos of yourself on a vacation you've never been on, you know? I just learned about it recently, and it's kind of shocking to me how rare, I mean, stuff that I've done even that I thought was fine, and then I'm like, wow, there's not another female character. They don't have a conversation about something. If there is another female character, they don't have a conversation about something that isn't a man. The like test is so clever and funny.
Good to see you, mate. Good, mate. Yeah. Good to see you, looking dapper, feeling good.
Yeah, nice little three-piece.
Hey, the rain, here it comes. Immediately
red.
when we met then, it started to rain. You feel that?
That's because of you.
Emotional.
What a fun day.
Particularly with Loki, an immediate transference I made was that the Greeks have a similar deity called Dionysus, and Dionysus in the Greek pantheon was the trickster. And if Dionysus was around, you knew that that things were unpredictable, dangerous, pernicious, treacherous, untrustworthy. And so he was, my sense of Dionysus was an inspiration for Loki in many respects. And really, it's that, you know, superhero films are about the triumph of good over evil, and somehow appealing to a belief that, you know, there is a kind of a goodness in people, a goodness in humanity that can overcome forces of darkness, I suppose, in a very light-hearted way. I mean, I don't want to get too worthy about it, but I think there's a unifying joy that comes from watching these films.
People still love them, you know, and people still turn up to see them, and you know, they seem to, you know, certainly be at the forefront of sort of a lot of pop culture and you know, what kids are talking about and what have you. Anyway, so until that becomes, you know, it becomes irrelevant, then we'll be on to something else. But at the moment, it's great to be in amongst it when it's at its kind of height, you know, or you know, there's this much enthusiasm around.